Hi friends, welcome to BPO Universe's free lecture on interview skills. Interview, as you know, is the most important step of any selection process, be it admission to a management or an engineering institute or a job. Let us first understand what exactly is an interview and why is it required. So friends, in this basic version of our interview skills training, we will try to cover why we should have an interview, what do you need to prepare, what are the various tips for success, and how should your body language be. Now let's see why we need to have an interview. Before we really get deeper into that and get troubled by the fact that you are going to face an interview, you need to understand that an interview is actually a meeting between two or more people whereby one person is assessed on certain parameters which can be your aptitude, your skill set, your qualification, your knowledge, etc. to gauge his fitment for a certain purpose, which in this case can be a job or it can be an MBA institute entrance exam or any other entrance exam. A job interview is hence a meeting to judge someone for job fitment. It naturally happens apart from other means of judging a person like psychometric tests or group discussions or technical exams. Now you need to be aware that interview can be either the first stage or it can be a last stage or there can be multiple rounds of interview in any process. It is just a means to assess and to be very sure that you are the right guy for the job and that the company that you are going to apply to is the right company wherein you want to apply. Now let's see what all you need to prepare. You must be aware about the company. You need to know what is the job profile. When you are going for an interview, you have to be absolutely clear as to what is the kind of work that you will do, what will be your responsibilities, and what authority you will command. You also need to do a little bit digging and figure out what kind of work experience do you have. What are your technical or academic qualifications and what is the job fitment between you and the job on offer. The most important thing that we really forget is knowing about yourself. Most of the candidates don't have a ready-made and a clear-cut answer to this question, though this is a very basic and the first question asked in most of the interviews. When you are not able to make a very good beginning to the interview, your further questions and further answers complicate it even more. The most confident you are when you answer this question, the better are your chances of building a rapport with the interviewer and thereby ensuring that the rest of the questions are something that you can answer. Also, it helps in understanding about you a little bit more and gives you an opportunity to guide the interview in your favor. Remember, an interview is not just something which the interviewer will decide. It is something which you can also influence and decide to move it as per your wishes, provided you give a right response to the question, tell me about yourself. Now, suppose you are going for a job interview and you are facing a company. So, what would you need to know? You are going to apply for a company and you are supposed to work there for around 2 years, 3 years, to maybe much more than that. It's a really long term relationship that you are going to get into. So, you obviously must be knowing what does this company do? What is the latest news about the company? What it has been doing in the past? What sort of awards the company has won? Any scandals that the company has been a part of? Who are the owners? Where are the branches? This is something very basic which most of the candidates forget. They appear for the interview right in front of the company HR. If the company asks, you tell us what do you know about the company, they put a blank face or simply say, I don't know, I didn't get time to look into that, I was busy, this, that. Dear friends, all these are excuses which are taken really seriously by the HR, and maybe your interview can end then and there itself. You must know about the company when you're going to apply over there. Otherwise, why would you apply for that company? It is just like entering into another relationship. You will not enter into any relation until unless you understand and know about the other person. And this is not something which is very difficult to get. You can go to the company website, look for the advertisement for the job, and you can also obtain information from the annual reports of any public listed company. And with internet being there and Google being the search engine king, you can go write the company's name and you will get all the information. Remember, this is a most important thing that most candidates miss. In terms of an institute also, you need to be aware about what are the kind of courses that they're offering. Why are you really going for only a particular course? How many branches do they have? What are the future plans? What sort of placements do they offer? What is the salary range? So that the institute also knows that you are someone who is serious about joining them. Otherwise, they will show you the door. So now that you are aware about the company, the next thing is about the job profile. You need to know what is the designation being offered. This is absolutely critical for you to understand what will be the designation and how will you be addressed. Are you comfortable with an accountant, an analyst, an advanced accountant, senior accountant? You must be aware about what the hierarchy is there in the company and whether you are comfortable with that kind of a designation which is being offered to you. The next thing is knowing about the expectations from the role. You need to be clear as to what will be your responsibilities, how will you be judged, what will be your key responsibility areas or the KRAs, and the final thing is about the organization hierarchy. You also need to know what will be the next level. Many times the candidates forget that they are not just going to work at the current designation forever and ever. They will get promoted and will move up the chain in the company. Hence, you need to be aware of what is the next level. Whether after manager there is an AVP, whether there is associate director, director, senior manager, or any other designation. Sometimes this is also a reason for candidates leaving the organization after they work for 2 years and get promoted because they are not satisfied or happy with the designation being offered. Two managers, one in a company, next designation being offered is a director, the other manager, senior manager. Hence, obviously, a dissatisfaction. You also need to pay special attention to judge as to how this profile matches with your past experience. You are not here to switch multiple jobs, right? You are not here for job hopping, and that is not at all a good practice. Also, you have to really weave your career. Everything that you do in your job, they need to be in sync with your qualifications or the field in which you want to make your career throughout your rest of the life. So whenever you jump jobs or whenever you change industry or change your profiles, make sure that you are doing it deliberately and you are fully and 100% sure of the area in which you are getting. So dear friends, these were some free tips from ppuniverse.in. We do have many more such interesting videos and other training material available for English language, interview skills, call center training, etc. If you are interested, please join us on Facebook and pay the requisite fee and avail trainings sitting at home. This is the fun way to do that. And mind you, we will not leave you at all. In any case you have a doubts even later on, you can reach out to us and get it clarified. So all the best for the next round and the next interview, and we hope that you will succeed.